Right. The other day, incident took place. I was speaking to my client. This client of mine is a long-term client of mine. And as we are doing the coaching bit. So the client saw me taking a snack that was a squid, which was dry fried, crispy. I was munching on that. And he saw the Tabasco sauce. So I just moved it. So we are still talking, and our coaching is normally 2 hours or 3 hours at a stretch. Sometimes we do 3 hours when they are free, 3 hours in the morning, maybe 3 hours in the evening. Okay. So as we are doing that, he said, after you finish the session, he said, I always ask, do you have any more questions? Do you need anything else to be addressed? So he said, I want to ask you this particular thing. I said, go ahead, ask me, what's the question? He's saying, this is not related to the coaching, just a personal thing. I said, go ahead, whatever. So he said, do you remember before when we used to have our coaching session? That was earlier, one and a half year ago. I said, yeah. He's saying sometimes he used to munch on the M&M chocolate bar. I said, yeah, the one with the almonds and all, has to munch sometimes. So he said, yeah, and then you decided to go on a weight loss journey and you lost the weight 3 months. And many of your critics said, oh no, he will stop, he will fail, he will go back. So I said, yeah, I remember that. There were many critics and making fun of me and all that. Some said, oh, you're sucking your stomach in, oh, it's fake weight, your weight is being manipulated. So I said, what about it? So he said that, see, the thing is, I care about you as a coach, and I'm just worried that their predictions, what they said about you, that you will fail, you're actually going to fail, because just now I saw you take the Tabasco sauce, I saw you munching that squid. So I feel you're going back to the same old habits. Saying, please don't feel bad, but I just don't want people making fun of you. I feel bad about it. So then I just I smiled, because I knew the place where he came from. I knew that he really cares about me, and he said it out of out of really being caring. So I told him, I'll give you the answer. Do you want to know what it is? He said, yeah, please tell me. So I said, I gave him the example of this guy. His name is Dr. Peter Attia. You can search on YouTube, or you can search on Google. Dr. Peter Attia is a Canadian/American, doctor, but he is famous for his advice that he gives on fitness, health. He was a proponent of the ketogenic diet for many years. He gives, he with Dr. Andrew Huberman, they give a lot of good advice. Or they give you stuff that is not mainstream, which you can definitely give it a try if you want. Like they have advice which sometimes, you can experiment and see, does it work? Like one of the small changes which he said was, not Peter Attia, but Andrew Huberman. When you get up in the morning, don't have coffee. Okay, we normally get up in the morning, first thing we do is take coffee. So when you get up in the morning, don't drink coffee. Let your body naturally allow itself to get into the waking state. And then if you have a coffee in the afternoon or after 1 hour or after exercise, you'll be active throughout the day. But if you take coffee that is without sugar early on, then you feel lethargic towards the afternoon. I tried it. It didn't work for me that well. I didn't like it that much. Yes, the coffee did keep me alert and active, but I went back to my old style. Okay, so anyway, coming back to the topic. So Peter Attia, he had put up a video when I was researching about the ketogenic diet, that why after I think 8 years or so, why he stopped the ketogenic diet. Even after he lost so much weight, he was healthy, he was fit, And I was very intrigued. I'll put the link for the video down in the video, this thing. He said that he stopped it because, not because it was not working. He said, I was absolutely fit. I was in very good health. But then the interviewer asked him, why did you stop it then? He's saying, because I was not enjoying my life. I was not happy. He's saying, I wanted to eat donuts and chocolates, and I just wanted a normal life. He's saying, it's not that I was going to start binge eating and all that, but the ketogenic diet was just one kind of lifestyle. He's saying, I wanted to experiment and eat different foodstuffs. I'm paraphrasing, okay? You can check his podcast, that video. So I'd listened to it at that point of time. So what I told my client was, see, listen, life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant for you to be happy. And you should do whatever makes you happy. However, if your happiness is associated with people's opinions about you, you're going to be miserable. Because there will always be somebody who will have something negative to say, oh, you didn't meet their expectation, or you didn't live life the way they wanted it. I said, so many people criticize me about so many things. He's saying, no, but I'm talking about this diet thing. They predicted you would fail. Then I asked him, okay, what if, let's say, I do this intermittent fasting and no sugar, no chocolates, no this, no that. I do it for 10 years. Okay? I do it for 10 years. And the 10th year, I stop and I gain back all the weight. So have I succeeded or failed? I asked him. He said, if that is the case, well, you have succeeded to that point, but then after that, you're not maintaining because it's your wish. So I said, okay, 10 years, you said it's not a failure. 5 years? 5 years is also long, but you can maintain. I said, 2 years? 2 years is also long. Then I said, 1 year? He's saying, yeah, but if you just lose for 1 year and then nothing. So I said, is that a duration of time? He said, no, nothing like that. See, at the end, what I told him is, see, listen, right now I'm at 70. Sometimes now, obviously, I will gain weight. 100% I'll gain weight because now I'm eating more sugar, more carbs, more of the junk food, but not like splurging. Like today, right now it's 12:30. I got up at around 7. I'll eat my first meal at 6. I practice the intermittent fasting even now. And I do my 1 hour walking outside. I do my 1 hour on the treadmill. I've stopped going to the gym. So obviously, because of the introduction of sugars and carbs and junk food, I will gain weight. But I told him, see, now I'm at 70, maybe 71. The lowest I was 67. Maybe I'll climb to 75. But if I gain a lot of weight and I feel I need to clean my system again, I might do it for another 2 months or 3 months, but I don't want to talk about it now because it's not easy. And then I also told him this. Are you aware of the fact that before I was a bodybuilder powerlifter, I was pretty big? You know, my legs were like chicken legs. They were really big. I could never touch my thighs together. They were so big. So now my legs are like, see, super skinny, man. It's like half the size of what it is, half. I've lost tremendous amount of muscle mass. My legs, below the knee, I can feel the entire bone. My wrists, I can feel the bone. It was never there before. Even when I hold my bicep and tricep, it feels like small, it feels like pudgy. And for the first time in my life, because I lost so much weight now, I can feel the skin slightly flabby under my arms. That is the tricep area, because I was comparatively very big. So I told him that now when I sleep on the floor, I have always slept on the floor, I can feel my waist bone, my hip bone. I can feel my hip bone. And my knees, in my life, whenever I used to put my knees together, bent like a spoon shape, I used to never feel my knees. Now I can feel my knees hitting together and it's painful. And I have to adjust the way I sleep. I said, if I were to continue this diet, this intermittent fasting and no sweet and all that, I can come down to maybe, say from 67, I will come down to maybe 65, maybe 63. And if I really push myself, maybe I'll come to 60. Imagine I was 125 kilos. From there, with my bariatric surgery, I came down to 80. I was 83 then. And from there, I came down to 67. Now I'm at 70. So 125, 80, 70. I said I can lose 10 more kilos, but then I will look nothing like this. I'll look like bones. I will actually, you will see my bones, my ribs, my chest, everywhere you will see my bones. No, none of my clothes will fit me. But anyway, they don't fit me now. And I said my head will look oversized. I look like I'm dying. I look like an old man. He said, no, you don't have to lose that much. I said, exactly. If I continue the diet, I'll lose. No, then keep it balanced. I said, that's exactly what I'm doing. I lost my weight. I was satisfied. And I stopped. But I said, see, here's the problem. You are worried about what other people would say. Instead of being concerned, what do I feel is best for me? So I told him, you should not live your life based on what other people think, what other people say, what other people want. Because people will want the sun, moon and stars. Okay, and they are changeable as a wind. Today they'll talk this way, tomorrow they'll talk that way. Today they'll suggest this, tomorrow they'll suggest that. But nobody will take responsibility for your life. In fact, I even told him this, that most people live their entire lives trying to please society, trying to please their neighbors. Oh, my son, you see, he behaves very well. My daughter, she behaves well. Oh, they're both rank holders. Oh, look at my car. If he gets a Toyota, I'll get a Toyota with full options. Oh, I'll get a Toyota four-wheeler. You know, oh, he is wearing that watch. I'll buy this watch. He's having so much gold. My wife will flash so much more gold. He's having one-bedroom house. I'll have a two-bedroom house. He's having one-story villa. I'll have a double-decker villa. Oh, I'll show him. He has only one property. I'll buy 5 properties. My son, his son got 3rd rank. My son will get 1st rank. You live your entire life doing that. And now we do it on social media. Flashing our 6-pack abs. Making sure the filter is right. Making sure our faces are like so glassy and so perfect. You can live your whole life doing that. That's up to you. But then, are you genuinely happy inside? See, if your happiness is based on likes and approval and what society thinks, you'll always be miserable. Because there'll always be somebody out there or some group out there or anyone who will wait for you to fail. And then they'll jump on you and pounce on you. And it's not forever possible to be in a perfect shape. See, today for me, I've stopped my exercise, stopped my gym. I've not seen anyone seriously comment. Nobody said I've failed because I'm still at 70. Maybe if I gain too much weight, like if I gain all the 10 kilos back, maybe then people would talk. But then again, why should it matter? I always tell people this. Are you paying my expenses? Are you paying me money? Do you take care of my wife, my child? Are you contributing anything to my future? No. You're just some random individual who has a bunch of opinions, who follows me and feels he's entitled to say what he has to say, and I should read or listen to it. Fine, I give you that privilege. But that doesn't mean I live my life based on what you want. See, in conclusion, I just want to tell you this. We live our entire lives trying to make our mother, father proud of us, our brother, sister to look up to us, our relatives, they should admire us. the church, mosque or temple that we go to, everyone should say good things about us. The school should always, they'll compare us. Then in society, everyone will admire us, talk about us, follow us, always put us on a pedestal. Who doesn't want that? We as social creatures, we like that. That is why we go out. That is why we mix with people. That is why children go to school. Many children, they don't like sitting at home and having nothing. They like to play with their friends. Why people like to meet each other during festivals and holidays or go out. People are social beings. And that's why we network on social media. And the interaction, the approval, the validation, we compare. Oh, I have 4,000 likes. Oh, did you check that post? It's 12,000 likes. Subscribers. People constantly tell me, hey, what man, what the hell, you have only X 50,000 subscribers. This guy is 1 million. So that's social currency. Oh, what you have YouTube views. So we always evaluate based on all this. And then there are other metrics. Oh, how much is your salary? How much do you earn? What car you drive? Where do you stay? Which girl you're dating? Which guy you're dating? It never ends here. So I'm not saying don't go into all that. Go. If you want to go, that's your life. That's your doing. But for me, I don't know about others. For me, the reason I came down here to this remote island, the reason I stay away from people, the reason I stay away from society, from parents, from my relatives, so-called friends, the reason I left Dubai is because I was tired of trying to please other people, being compared, the fast life. Here, I walk without a shirt. Nobody cares. The only people are maybe Thai neighbors or Thai people or some other neighbors. I mind my own business, doing my own thing, living my own life. And yes, when I have to engage with people, I engage with them online. So if I could give you one message, it would be, yes, it is important when you're in society to maintain certain standards. But don't let them sit on your head. Don't let them order you what to do. Like, a female who's in her 40s, in India especially. Oh, you're not yet married? Oh, what will people say? If you're a young man and you don't have any girl, oh shit, what man? Don't have a girl, what the fuck, yeah. And people also compare with the status, and it never ends, yeah, never ends. Don't fall for all this. Figure out what makes you happy. Live that life. And if there are these individuals who constantly bitch about and lecture you what to do, how to live, it's time you block them from your life. Keep them away from your life so that you are in a safe place. You are happy. That's how life should be. For me personally, I'm very happy. And that's how I concluded my conversation with this guy. I told him, live your life that gives you meaning, that brings a smile to your face every single day. Because remember, like you have these people now whose only goal was to build a house. They take a house loan for 30 years. They work hard to build this house and make it big, and every month they pay until finally at the age of 60 or something, they paid the entire loan and now they're happy. But then my question is, you spend your entire youth, the best days of your life, to get this house. What? Die and retire there? Instead of having the best house when you're young? Oh, that's it. I always believe the here and now is important. not one day in the future. So enjoy your present. That's all I have to say. Anyway, you guys take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Always read them. And by the way, let me know, have I gained weight? Alright, chalo, you guys take care. See you.